Ooh, it's a fun tour. I went to Houston, like my aunt's a professor there, and I ended up learning stuff on the tour that like I'd never knew before. It's cool.
Big.
It's big. It's like, oh God, my campus walk east to west was like 20 minutes, 20, and then north to south was like 15.
Football game, you know.
Well, so east is where they put a lot of the freshmen, unless you request to basically be somewhere else. Yeah, so east is just the dorms. Like that's where a lot of freshmen end up living. I think it's no offense, big campus. Yeah, so it's all on one big campus. There's several different campuses, but the main campus in University Park, East Commons or East Dorms is on the like upper northeast corner of the campus. A lot of the freshmen end up being in there unless they have to be. You're right next to the football stadium. Like the football stadium's the closest thing to you. So like that's kind of cool being a freshman. And then the walk was kind of a bear just because of where you were located. But I mean it paid off. Like and it was worthwhile because the East was a different experience because it's all just like you're not in there with there's some sophomores and juniors who might be mixed with all freshmen.
I feel like
I didn't really feel super lost because I think I'm the type of person where like I pre-walked all my classes a couple days in advance to make sure I knew where I was going. Our program was really tight knit, so you were in your program with the same 60 kids in almost every class for all of the years. Because we were in the architecture program and they start that freshman.
so you're an architect.
I started in architecture. I did change my majors, but I did start in architecture. I ended up doing business. I went actually home to Virginia and finished up an associate's because we couldn't afford to stay there anymore. But otherwise, I mean, I loved it. It was a great experience, and it was something I definitely wish I could have been part of longer. I think because when I was changing the major to something that was so universal, I couldn't justify going to that school for that specific program. So I came home for something cheaper because architecture at Penn State is like it's very unique and specific program and it's hard to get into. So I was super excited about that. But definitely like a great experience. I wouldn't say you feel super lost. I think you do have an opportunity to meet a lot of different people and there's so many ways to be involved in campus. I was there for just the freshman year, but I still travel up there and I spent so much of my time there prior because of my aunt. So it's a beautiful campus. There's always something going on. They do a really, really good job, I think, with just everything that's available to you. Lots of resources.
Was it like grade, but you were.
It's big, and that's the only thing is you kind of I think you get the feeling when you're there, especially touring it, you kind of know if it's a good fit or not. It's the size of the school didn't matter to me because I kind of like that like I could have my own group of friends, but I could also be a nobody. Like nobody had to know me. Like I could get that. Yeah, I was okay with it because it was like if I went down to the to the store in the middle of the night to grab a snack in my pajamas with no makeup, nobody knew who I was. So, like it was great because I didn't have to be like, oh, don't look, I didn't care. So it's a good blend of like you had people that you knew, and then you also had people that you just didn't know unless you wanted to. So it's a good opportunity. You never felt like you were stuck in the same. I feel like too I was in a bigger high school, but then coming from a bigger high school, like I knew just about all of them. I was excited to go somewhere out of state where I didn't know anybody. So yeah, and it's a really cool experience. I definitely the tour is important. The tour will give you pretty much all you need to know about if the size is going to be too much. And I think that's usually exactly what you said. That's the biggest objection I think to a school like that is that it's big. Yeah, it's big because I mean, University Park has a main campus. They had over 5,000 kids, I think, when I went. So yeah, it's a big campus, but that's also grad students and everybody else. So it's big, but it's worth it.
What part did you have?
I'm from Northern Virginia, so I'm not super far outside of DC, but if you know Manassas, Virginia, I only mention it because it's in the Civil War, so everyone usually is like, oh, I know that, it's the Battle of Manassas. Yeah, I've heard about that like years and years ago. Yeah, so I'm like 20 minutes from Manassas. So Jay actually gave like an event for place. He was at a hotel in Haymarket, and I commented, I was like, whoa, I was like, you're in my hometown, what's going on? But yeah, it's not crazy far from DC. We're probably like 45 from DC, so lots of DC commuters. So yeah, it's like, for us, it's a 3.5 hour drive from there to Penn State, so it's not bad. I also think, no, not at all, and that's part of why it made sense, because I also got into Clemson's architecture program, and I really wanted to go to Clemson, because it was like warm and it was beautiful. It was very comparable to Penn State in terms of like the notoriety and what they offer, but it was just warm. So I was like, why would I not go? So I actually wanted to end up going to Clemson instead, but the day decisions were made, I ended up choosing Penn State because my parents were worried that if I went somewhere that far away, they couldn't visit me as often, I couldn't visit them as often. Yeah, and my car also was not equipped to go that far and come back 8 hours. So right here, I'm 6 hours. So from your home. From my hometown. Oh, Virginia Tech's another 3.5 hours. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be similar. So Clemson was gonna be an 8 hour trip. So my family was like, and my aunt also, so I'm an only child and I have so it's also important to me to kind of not be like completely alone because I'm just not used to it. So when I was picking schools and my aunt works there, my family felt better because it was like you at least know someone. Like God forbid something happened or you were like really having a tough time, your family's still there. So it was good. I'm gonna set this one. I'm gonna set it because we're officially stacked in me. Uh-huh.
Are y'all coming in? One more minute. One more minute. I was gonna ask. Hey, Zoom land, it's Teresa. Can anybody give me a little heads up in the message that you guys can hear us?
Over here. I have my phone on silent, but if it rings and it's my mom, I'm gonna skedaddle out.
Okay. Mom doing okay? Hold on, I'm on. Is anybody online? See how many people we actually have. Can anybody put in the chat? Can you guys hear us? Hello, hello.
Teresa? Can you hear me?
Hello, anybody? Can anybody tell us if they can hear us? We're trying this out for the first time today. Well, it is what it is at this point.
That's kind of what I've been.
I'll let you. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome to come in and sit. Y'all know that. Yeah. Okay. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. Good to see y'all. I'm good. Are we good on music? Who bought glasses and watched the eclipse yesterday? Not that many people? I felt like it was all the craze. Everybody else was just out selling real estate. Yeah, okay. I felt like everybody I knew was out staring at the sun. Does that make me sound old? Like, been there, done that? Is that terrible? It's terrible, Teresa. To all you young people that haven't seen one, it was very cool. You actually could have gotten some free glasses. They did something down here. We're giving away like starbursts and moon pies. It was the cutest little thing. We'll talk more about that. A viewing. Yeah, I did. I felt like I missed out on something. Yeah, it was a good day. All right. Are we good? And they can hear? Amazing. All right. Fantastic. Awesome. So if you have not been to a team meeting before, I'm actually mic'd up. We also have mics up here that we will just go ahead and pass around. Hi guys, welcome. because we do have a few people in Zoom land that just are zooming in with us today, and we want to make sure that they can hear us. So let's get started. As always, we have a ton to cover. So first time guests. Is there anybody in the room that this is your first time ever in the room at team meeting? Yeah, would you guys stand up? Welcome. I promise I won't do anything to embarrass you. Just tell us your name and what you're doing here. Like, are you brand new? Or maybe I've been here for 6 years and I just never came to a team meeting, whatever it is.
Carla, I have
Yes.
been here 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
Welcome. We're glad you're
Thank
here. Hi.
Hey everyone, my name is Coleman Russell, and I am the co-owner of a company called Shinyu, which is a pet care company here in town. We specialize in matchmaking pet parents with the best caregivers in town, and I am exploring becoming a vendor here.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you're a matchmaker in short.
Exactly.
Matchmaker. Oh, how cute is that? Yes.
Exactly.
I love that. Would you mind holding on to that mic? Again, we'll just kind of pass it around as
Yeah.
the hour goes along. Anybody else? First timers? One more right here behind you. Would you pass that mic to this beautiful lady? Thank you.
Hi, I'm Crystal Pope Baker, and I'm brand new. I'm brand spanking new. And we have a family business called Studio Displays. We do trade shows, museum interiors, all sorts of cool stuff, and trying to incorporate everything together. Learning a lot. Exciting.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any else?
She's drinking from the fire hose, if anybody remembers what that's like. Welcome. Just hold on to the mic for us back there, Michelle. Awesome. All right, let's keep going. Maybe, Liz, you want to give us a click? All right, bucket fills, our favorite part. Again, the mic will come into play right here. Let's do 3 bucket fills. Anybody have something amazing or somebody amazing that they want to give a shout out? Maybe somebody's done something really great for you, or they came in clutch and showed a house for you. Maybe they gave you glasses yesterday. Who knows, right? Let's do 3.
I went to bucket fill Angel because is she here? Let's see her here.
I feel like she's floating
She
around.
might be here somewhere. She's done a couple of open houses for me for my Fort Mill listing. It has yet to sell, so opportunity for all of you to sell it for me. That'd be great. Shameless plug. But she's just been great at communicating with the people that attended the open house, locking it up, doing everything, communicating with me on how it went and all that. So thank you to
Love that.
her.
Love that. We'll see her here in a few minutes, I'm sure. Who else? Who's got number 2?
I would just like to, as everybody knows, today is Lynn Davis's birthday. And she deserves a bucket fill every single day because she's just amazing, and happy birthday.
Great bucket fill. All right, we need one more right over here. You want to pass it to Miss Angela?
Yes, so I want to bucket fill Justin for being my accountability partner. We've been getting in here, doing our calls in the morning. And so when I duck out to my office and I'm doing something else, getting so busy doing other things, he's like, how many contacts did you get so far?
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, let me close out these other windows and get back to it. So thank you, Justin.
Sorry, Instagram, you have to wait a couple hours.
No more Facebook, no more consuming, creating.
I love it. You've been really good at the accountability piece. I love that. Is the bet still on for 7:45?
Yeah, they're too far from my office now.
So there's no, yeah. So now Justin is making sure I love it. Anybody need an accountability partner? I mean, I'm just saying, I do lunch. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to go through this first one really quick. This is our mission, our vision, our values, our belief systems, and our perspective, MVVBP, if you want to say it shorter. The first one is our mission, to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. I want one person to tell me, why do we go over this every team meeting? Is there something that speaks to you about one of these things here? Why is this our mission at Keller Williams? One person, grab a mic. Right in the back. Mike, where's my mics? Oh, we even got it. We even got a mic runner. Thank you, Charlene.
Because all of this is important.
Yeah,
It's important to our lives, both at work and the rest of our lives. Because if we don't have a career worth having, then what are we doing? If we don't have a business worth owning, we're wasting our time. If we don't have lives worth living, we're not happy. If we're not giving great experiences, we're not going to stay in business. And what's your legacy for the people that you love and care for? So it's at the core of everything that we should be.
I feel like if I had a
looking at.
mic. Oh, I've got to give a little mic drop, right? We're gonna have to bring the mic back out. Do you remember Chit's old one? It's in my office. I do, yes. Got to start bringing that in because I can't drop these other items. Amazingly well said, well said. So I'm gonna go ahead and go past these other ones for today. Oops, I'm supposed to be pointing this way. It just doesn't like me going fast. All right, we got a high D up here. I don't go that slow. Come on. All right, April birthdays, which again, look at the ones that are highlighted. That means their birthday's actually today. Cassandra, Lynn, and Joanne, which is amazing. However, if you are on this list, would you stand up? Because we do want to sing you happy birthday with, as Connie mentioned, this amazing person as well. Whose birthday is in the month of April? Stand up, stand up. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all of our April babies. Happy birthday to you. A lot of April babies. I don't know, it just doesn't like me today. There we go. So then we go on to our April anniversaries. Again, some really great ones in here. We've got some fivers. I see some more fivers. 10 to Dwayne, he's celebrating. Virginia celebrating 20, which is amazing. Congrats again, you guys, on another anniversary year. April newcomers. April newcomers. We got a lot of people joining us in April, which is super exciting. If your name is up here, do we have any of our brand new newbies? Yeah, one. We got one. Crystal, we met. Anybody else? Well, welcome again, Crystal. We're glad you're here. All right, this is really cool. I think this may have been like our biggest capper list, right? In several years. So just for the month of March, all of these names on here have now capped. So congratulations on 100% commission. All right, we got our first special guest. Do I have Carolina Gold in the house? Hi. You have anything for us today? I can get you a mic. There's Diego. Can I have one of the mics back up front? Thank you. Thank you, guys. There you go. Yes.
Hey everyone, this is William and Diego. We're part of the Carolina Gold Mortgage team with Juliana. We do have some great programs still going on, in down payment assistance that can help out all those buyers. Again, we do have that 1% down payment mortgage program for first time, well, not even first time home buyers, which is actually the great case about this program. We also have the buy before you sell program. We can tell you a little bit more about that as well, where we can help your clients, help them purchase that home, use that equity in the existing home to purchase that secondary property for them.
Yeah, sure. I know that spring is here and typically the market starts to warm up. So one of the things that I wanted to point out is we have something called verified approval letters. So it's more of a deep dive into the pre-approval. It's really collecting the full credit, income, asset documents, sending it to an actual underwriter, getting underwriter approval. When that happens, all we need is title and an appraisal to close the deal. So what that means for your buyers is when you're making an offer, we can close the closing time or shorten the closing time. So whereas a normal contract might be 3 to 4 weeks, we could probably do it in 2, since all we need is title and the appraisal. And at the same time, it helps your offer stand out because it is verified. We get a letter that says that it is a verified approval. It's been reviewed by an underwriter. So if you're in a multiple offer situation, that might help their offer stand out. So just wanted to kind of remind you guys of that as the market hopefully keeps heating up. And if there's anything you guys need, let us know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Did you guys know? Are you guys getting any of those objections? Like, yeah, I'd probably sell, but I mean, what would I do? I need the equity out of my home. Happens all the time, right?
So if they want to access the equity to buy a property, they're able to do so as not. That's really myself and their position.
Yeah, I love that. Great, great options.
So there's actually, it's done as a 0% interest bridge loan, the cost to the client. I have to double check it, it's either 1.5% or 1.4%, something like that. It comes off of the sale of their home. You as the listing agent retain that listing the entire time, it's never taken from you. If the buyer decides, like, let's say the property is moving and they don't want to be carrying 2 mortgages anymore, the bank will buy that property for them just to get that liability out of their hands, but you don't have to. So you retain it and you don't even have to list it before they go under contract on a new
On the other
property.
one.
So it can be a really dynamite program for the right buyer.
Yeah, sounds like it. Again, options. Are you talking to your people about options? And you don't have to be the expert. That's why we have loan officers, right? Awesome. All right, so let's get into some of the things you guys may have noticed we moved. And hopefully you saw this in your email already. Liz passed around to everybody. The new website is GoBallantine.com for the local Go Ballantine area and all the awesome events that are happening. Even on here, you can see right there, small, I know, but in the middle, the bowl. So as all the restaurants are opening, they've already got several listed as coming soon. Concerts already scheduled with their ticket prices already on there. So again, as for example, not only us here in the area, I mentioned the Eclipse thing they had yesterday. They've had a ton going on. We have a pickleball. Has anybody been to play pickleball yet? It's totally free. It's on one of the rooftops. First come, first serve. Pickleball. Anybody? Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, we got to schedule this. So I need to know if I need to be there on Thursday. Time blocking that, right? So there is a ton to explore. Go to the GoBallantine.com for more information. Cool. All right, next, Glenn was in the house. Glenn, are you inside? Yes, awesome. Glenn will be with us on Thursday from 11 to 12. Y'all know he's always bringing Chick-fil-A. Y'all know. So make sure you sign up for the QR code. He's going to talk to us about, again, crawl spaces and how they can help you at Crawl Space Medic. Thank you again, Glenn, for doing that.
Good, like, educational thing.
Yeah.
You can always call us to come out, but we're just gonna like talk about like how to read inspection reports, all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe,
what's a fire, maybe what's not. Yeah.
Like, a little bit of pricing stuff. Even, so,
Awesome.
yeah, fun stuff.
Cool. All right, to the next one. I know I got PJ in the house. I don't think I saw Jess. PJ and Jess, of course, doing the next 2 Fridays. First one will be buyer presentation with PJ. The second will be listing presentations with Jess. Do you think it's maybe a good idea to go over your buyer and listing presentation? Again, we talk a lot about collaboration. What if you just came into the room and listened to what everybody else did, right? And then maybe you went home and worked on yours. These, you guys, these are way past due. I apologize, we haven't done them sooner. I think the last time we had them was maybe a year ago, right? When PJ was doing these for us. This is going to be so great for you guys. Again, especially in a market now where we know there's some changes coming, okay? Buyer and listings.
It's not just for like brand new agents. This is for everybody. We did a series of these last year and like I even picked up stuff that I was like, oh, that's pretty good. John Kachi gave me a little trick. I was like, I don't do that in my presentation. And it was really good. Angela, you were there. Justin, you were there. They gave their presentations before. So it's for everybody. It's not just for new people.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, even just the collaboration piece for me is, could I pick up 1 or 2 things that somebody else is doing? That's what KW is about. Love it. Awesome. Thank you guys for doing that as well. All right, this one we're really excited about. Next Tuesday, Julie's going to be in the house. Again, it's a quick hour, y'all. Come in on Tuesday, and she's going to show you how it's cool to get in front of the camera and make you look good. She does help you make you look good, right? This is going to be a good one. So get over it and get on camera with Miss Julie. This one is going to be great. April 22nd, who in here, be honest, is done with the CE? Done. Yeah, not enough of you. That's like 10 people. So for the rest of us, We got to get it on the calendar. This is the easiest way. You just come in and then you'd be totally done. One day, April 22nd. Scan the QR code. Look how cheap it is.
I'll be there all day. Anybody else?
There you go. Lindsay just offered. She's bringing snacks. Snacks. That's what I heard. Is that not what you guys heard? Kim's like, yes, that's exactly what I heard. Ah! That's at the pickleball field court. All right, next one. So weird. 6 personal perspectives will be on Wednesday, April 24th. I am so excited that this is coming back. If you have not taken this course before, actually, and it's a new instructor for us here in Ballantyne anyways, even if you have taken it, it is Wednesday, April 24th from 9 to 3. Phenomenal class. You guys got to be a part of. Okay. Thursday, April 25th from 11 to 12, we have another awesome lunch and learn. This one is going to be provided by That One Painter. Cool.
All about getting your listings ready for the spring market. I'm just letting you guys know in case that speaks to anybody.
Yes. And just wants to learn more, right? About what are they doing in this spring market to get them ready. I love it. Man, we got some good vendors. Sorry, so the Value Squared class. Again, who's already gone to one of the 2 that have already been shown? Great, so a few people. Anybody want to add anything? What was the takeaway? Anybody?
It's excellent. It's phenomenal. Everyone should take it.
For sure.
Whether you've been in business forever or if you're brand new, everyone should have it.
Everyone should have it. So the coolest part, because again, KW always like 10X is everything. We thought it's not enough that we just share this story. We actually are going to do it live streaming in this room on both the 10th and the 25th. So our growth committee has raised their hand. You can invite anybody you want to this event. Do you think that this might be important for other realtors to know? Do you think that they're maybe not having those conversations? Right? It's all about bringing your value, okay? So even if you don't even mention the lawsuit, Gary will mention it. Even if you don't mention it, just talk about, would you like to increase your value as a real estate agent? Get some people, invite them in. April 10th and the 25th in this room. You can bring anybody you want. Fill the room.
Is that an all-day class?
Nope, it's actually 4 hours. I believe it's like 1 to 5. 1 to 5 Eastern, yes.
Couldn't remember.
Live streamed in this room.
Wow.
Understand the truth about real estate. It's a simple freaking business. Planet. Do the work, it will happen.
Awesome. So we've already got the QR code up for you. Maybe. Nope. Thank you. The QR code here up for you for Mega Camp, which is August 12th. Anybody registered already? Big Austin, Texas one. Yes, it's super fun to go to Austin, Texas. But the other pieces, if you wanted to go to family reunion in February and you're like, I just can't do the whole 5 or 6 days, this is actually the shorter version and will give you still that same amazing KW feel of all the things on Mega Camp and family reunion. So this is a great one to go to. All right, Miss Michelle, our coaches. You guys have some things going on.
So just want to just say kudos to all the coaching clients who are participating at a high level, as well as all the coaches. You know, you'll learn about us that we're a little bit about numbers, and we study numbers to see how we're doing. You know, and when you're an agent here, you get a trends report, and you can look at your numbers from last year to this year. So I'm going to share with you the numbers of what the coaching group has done this year compared to last year. So in terms of units, the coaching group is up 44% from last year to this year, which is phenomenal. Income, GCI, money made, okay? Income's up 44% compared to last year. Closed volume the new agents closed over 10 million, you know, in the first quarter, which is phenomenal, which is up 48%. And then company dollars up 42%. And then the other thing we were looking at is how many agents truly are engaged in the program. And I was a little surprised, but success leaves clues. We have about 59, 60 agents who are really plugged into the program, and really, you know, showing up, coming to some of the meetings and all. And we have about 125 agents. Okay. We had 41 closings, all right, in 3 months. So if you take 60 agents who are plugged in, which congratulations to all these agents, if y'all could give them a hand, please. Someone with multiple deals. I mean, so if you look at those engaged and you look at these numbers, then we're like almost 100%, right? I mean, if you have 41 closings, maybe we'll probably be at 70, 80%, 80%. So what you want to do when you have people engaged is you want to have at least 50-50. But you look at those engaged, we're looking at 80 to 90%. So if you're on the fence and you're not plugging into coaching, please get with me, because I'd love to get you more involved in it, because we see the difference. We see the difference when people come in the hub. We see the difference when people come to our meetings. We see that difference. You know, in order to grow, you want to be in this environment all the time. So we're super excited. So I wanted to congratulate all the coaching clients on that. We've had some who've graduated out, you know, because they've just done so well so quickly. And we're just thrilled. We just want to see everybody win. The other thing coming up is we do have our team meeting coming up. Is that what that is? Open houses on open houses. Oh, you want to do open houses? Okay. That'll be coming up on Wednesday from 12 to 2. And we're really excited about that. And we'll have a lunch sponsor there. Make sure you've RSVP'd. This is for the coaching clients, but let's say you would like to be our guest, come see me, because if you're looking maybe get involved in coaching, we'd love for you to be a guest. And then also we have another level of coaching. I have another class coming up if you want to talk about that. The other one. Now we'll go to the next slide. Okay. Okay. The intro to coaching. Am I doing that? I'm doing it tomorrow. Okay. From 12 to 1 tomorrow. Okay. I know. Surprise. I know. I can't keep all these dates in my head. And so if you want to learn about the beginning coaching program, we have PC, or if you want to learn about Summit Coaching, which is the advanced coaching program that we've started, which we're having our first meeting today at 2:00, which I'm super excited about. So anyway, a lot going on, because we're very, very committed to seeing you grow and succeed at a high level. And I mean, the numbers y'all are putting up. And the other thing I was excited about today when I listened to the coaches is how many listings y'all have. All this stuff you're listing like crazy. You're listing, you know, so that's just great, you know, because a lot of people think new agents can't list houses. Baloney. You guys are crushing it there. So keep up the good work. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. All right. Next, I've got tech. I've only got one mic though. Let me find you a second. Good with one? Not a problem.
Hey guys, for those of you who do not know us, my name is Leah. I am Jules. Done with the mic then. And we are Julia Designs. We are your MC tech coordinators, right? So we fill you in on all things tech going on with the KW tech space. And also you can meet with us and we can help you create goals and a plan to hit those said goals. All right. So first thing that we are launching, now this is more for new agents. However, I want to encourage you, if you are an existing agent, you've been here for a long time, but you don't feel like you're a master of your KW tech. Okay. We are going to be taking you through a timeline, and each week in our team meetings, we're going to be talking about how we can get you into the 201 club, right? Getting 201 contacts, fully complete contacts into your command database. So we're going to take you through that each team meeting, since that's when you all come, right? However, I do want to encourage seasoned agents, even if you have been with KW for a while and you don't feel like you're comfortable with the KW tech, okay, we're going to take you through that. And I want you to take the word master and take that down a couple standards, okay? What your job is as an agent is to know what KW provides in their technology so you can sell that value proposition to get you more listings. For example, one of my favorite things that the KW technology does to score you listings is this, okay? Did you know that in KW Command, you can track referrals? So you can see, okay, where they're the most referrals coming to Charlotte, right? Are those coming from New York, Texas, California? So you can see exactly where those referrals are coming from. And then you can create a Facebook ad through command and target those exact areas. So you can target New York, California, Texas, and you can get that client's listing in front of the entire country where it would make the most sense, where the most people are moving to Charlotte. Now, do you need to know how to do that? No. You need to know that that exists so you can verbalize it to your clients during your listing appointment. Then you need to go on kwbresources.com and just click on I need tech help on the top right, and we'll help walk you through how to do that. Or of course, if you're one of our gold clients, you can just shoot us an email and we'll set that up for you, no problem, right? But if you are an agent in this market center, we are here to coach you through the how. You just need to know that it exists, okay? So come to these team meetings. We're going to take you through each thing that you need to know to sell and win your listing. You can go next. Thank you. All right, and one more new thing that we are doing. So if you are a new agent, the starred classes here you will need to be taking in order to graduate Ignite, okay? If you are not new, again, we are implementing advanced tech classes as well. If you are available today from 1 to 2 or Thursday from 1 to 2, we're doing branding 101 and branding 201. If you saw your branding on the side of the road, would you just think it was any KW agent, right? Is there something about your brand that sticks out? Do you want your services to stick out among the saturated pool of realtors? Yes. Okay. That starts in branding. Come today from 1 to 2 p.m. We'll figure out what that brand is and then implement that brand with you between today and on Thursday, 1 to 2 p.m., Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh,
Just checking in to see if how many of you guys have updated your address throughout your KW Tech. Raise of hands. All right. Yeah, that's pretty good. No worries if not. We could scan this QR code right here, and that will give you a checklist of all the notes and all the how-tos of how to change that all throughout your technology. So go ahead and scan so you can have all the steps on that. These links are hyperlinked with those steps, so you can click on them to see how to do it on each and every platform. And of course, feel free to book with us if you really have trouble.
And just one more thing to say here, if you were here last team meeting, you know this, but Sabra's notes are on the top. Where your address is already changed is in the MLS, right, in Canopy, and the real estate commissions, right? Sabra's notes will say it word for word in her beautiful words. So please scan that, click on that to see what Sabra has to say on that. And if you need help, just meet with us. Thanks. And have we talked about that it's your birthday today? Sorry. Okay. I won't make her go through that again. Leave it to my family. And one more thing coming soon. So please come to next team meeting. We are teaming up with a new service to provide you guys with even more leverage. Okay. So come to next team meeting. We have a big surprise rolling out on how you can leverage. If you are doing your admin work in your business, guess what? You are the admin, right? So come next team meeting to see how we can alleviate that admin work from you. Thank you, guys.
amazing. Thank you. Great. Awesome. Is Miss Tasha around? Did not see Miss Tasha. That's okay. Yeah. She's around. I will just remind everybody, Monday, the 29th will be her next Bulletproof the Transaction. Great class. All right, our ALC, come on up, come on up, come on up. I know you guys have a ton going on. Who wants to start? Let me see. I think you have an excuse now. You have an office, you're allowed to wear slippers. I think it's okay. Cecilia, you want to start for us since you got the mic?
Sure.
Let's take you. I think we got some slides. So we have Tyler.
Yes,
Tyler is our big winner.
Sorry, that wasn't on my notes. Yes. I will be getting him his winnings. because he's back at the old office.
Yes, and he is gonna split it with KW Cares, which kind of was the fun part.
Yes.
But
yes,
I
he
have
is.
to give a shout out to my girl. You make sure and tell Ashley, very close second.
Oh, yeah.
The
she
two
was
of them
so much fun.
actually picked UConn to go all the way. So it came down truly to points. I love that you're looking at, Cecilia's like looking at me like, you count points?
Yeah.
We do. It was literally, I want to say it was like 7 or 8 points, like literally within points. Oh, I'm not in charge of that.
I am in charge and we'll let you know.
Yeah. So congrats to Tyler.
Sorry, Jenny. Sorry, Jenny. Do you want to talk about the social? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a social tomorrow from 4 to 6 at Duckworth's. Appetizers included by Next Door Photos. So come on out. We're really thankful to have them as our sponsor tomorrow night.
Awesome. Our new local pub. This is our
Yeah.
new walk to local pub.
Yes, we still love Wannabe.
We do. We do.
It's on this side of Johnson Road. So yes, we'll be at Duckworth tomorrow. And then Red Day is coming. So we have a video for you guys. Oh yeah, Meg.
When is Red Day?
Talk about the things we want to see in our communities. We should all agree to be the change in our communities. Williams, are you ready?
Of course, that was from last year. Yes. No, nobody write down the date. Yeah.
The date is actually May 9th. Yeah. I was very
That was just a
nervous.
recap from last year.
Okay. So we're partnering up with a charity called Nourish Up. They were actually it was crisis assistance ministry through like Loaves and Fishes, but they just changed to Nourish Up. So that's the name of the charity now. And basically what they do is they are servicing Mecklenburg County, and it's basically a way to like feed people that don't have the funds to have their own food and to support families all throughout Mecklenburg County. So it's really cool that it's just for this area. And there's a couple different ways this year that we're going to be giving back. There's actually 3 different ways. So if you can't be here all day, or you just want to donate, there's a lot of options. So the first thing we're doing, there's a warehouse. It's a brand new warehouse that they have. There's 2 shifts. There's a morning and afternoon shift. And there will be signups for all this going out. You can actually scan right here. But basically at the warehouse shifts, you're going to be putting together like packages for families with food to drop off to houses all over Charlotte. The next option is meal delivery. It's, if you've ever heard of like Meals on Wheels, it's basically that they have 12 routes available for us that day, and each route is an hour, and you can team up with another agent in this office, and you're given basically a bunch of addresses to go drop off meals to houses all over the South Charlotte region. So I picked that region to make it kind of easier for our office. So it'll be all through South Charlotte. So if you want to sign up to do that, you're welcome to. And then we're also going to have a donation box at the front of the office. I believe it'll be next to Sue's desk, not by the elevator now. And basically it's dried food donations, canned goods. I printed a list. Basically it's like canned meats, canned fruit, canned vegetables, pastas, cereals, stuff like that. And I'm going to get a printout in the office of what you can donate. But basically for the next month, just bringing in as much of that stuff as you possibly can would be great. And then on actual Red Day, we'll gather everything and deliver it to the warehouse for the people working there to be able to put it all together. So
Awesome.
Any questions? It's pretty straightforward. But as the next couple days come out, we're going to have some flyers throughout the office. And if you have questions, feel free to come talk to me about it, but would love all of you helping.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yes, there is. There's
some of our vendors have come together, which we really appreciate, to do like a spring cleaning basket, raffle basket that you can give to your clients, that you can have for yourself as you prepare listings, all kinds of things like that. I'm going to be speaking about the vendors that have contributed to that tomorrow at the social as well. So yeah, another
Awesome.
opportunity for you guys.
Thank you so much. Who else needs the mic?
Big shout out. She's doing an amazing job.
All right. So my name's Jay. This is Heather. We run career development, and a couple of announcements that were not on some of the earlier slides. So we've got an Elite 100 virtual happy hour, April 24th. So if you're not familiar with the Elite 100 Mastermind, the top 100 agents in our market center as ranked by GCI. It's rolling 12 months, but guess what? This is April. And so we reshuffle the deck every quarter. So it's an easy way to get on that if you're, if you have some production. So anyway, join us for that if you're eligible. Our guest this month will be Brinley Tucker. Brinley is, so she's an operations and systems Jedi. As you guys are entering busy season, as rates come down, as the market loosens back up, I think everybody expects to be busier. And so one of the things that can help you get busier is to have automations and systems built into your business. And so she's going to kind of work with us on that, talk about that a little bit. So that is April 24th at 2 p.m. It is on Zoom, so virtual happy hour. Please join us on that if you're qualified. We also have 2 spots in that mastermind reserved for the Rising Star and the Culture Award winner. So there's another opportunity if you're brand new and say, hey, I want in on that. There's ways to kind of earn in without having the productivity. And then if you're an Ignite instructor, or if you want to be an Ignite instructor, we've got a meeting next Tuesday at 11 o'clock. I'm assuming here, 9 o'clock, 9:30. We're going to have a meeting next Tuesday morning sometime. So if you're here between 9 and 11, you're going to be here. Okay, gotcha. So 9:30? 9:30. We decided it's going to be 9:30.
And that's if you, whether you've taught Ignite,
Yeah.
if you're just interested in
If
teaching
you're
Ignite.
interested in teaching Ignite, if you are a current teacher in Ignite, if you're a past teacher and want to learn more about what we're doing with Ignite, come check it out.
Yeah, awesome.
Lindsay Peg Fox for Growth. Tina and I have a couple of upcoming events. One is presenting at Superior on April 17th. We need a couple other people to come at 10 a.m. Whether you have presented at Superior before or not, you're still welcome to come and shadow. We do require you to shadow before you're actually able to present and pull leads and take those home with you. So that's an opportunity for you. Just check in with Tina or I if you're able to do that. Also, April 24th, we still need bodies and smiles, smiling faces. We have 2 events on the same night. One is here in our office, and then that is career night. And we're doing a career fair at Superior the same night, April 24th in the evening. See one of us to sign up. We would love to have your help.
Amazing. Anything from
end.
Miss Heather? Yeah, we good? Thank you guys. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. Ma'am?
Hello, hello. Hello. Oh, look. I planned that. I planned that. Well, a few reminders, guys. Last week, and a couple of agents might be in here, and I'm probably going to call on you regarding wire fraud. Anybody experienced wire fraud in the last couple of weeks? I know you have. Just real quick, and if you don't mind, if you'll speak to that, but we are seeing more and more of that. Just over the last week, we've had 2 instances here in our office where one, I think the money is gone, and another one where I think you were able to get on top of it. But just ask your buyers or your sellers if they receive something, asking them to wire money, deliver money, whatever the case may be, that they contact the closing attorney and verify that those instructions are coming from them, the closing attorney. Or they contact you and let you know, hey, I received blah, blah, blah. Did you get a copy of it? It's really hard to get the money back once it's out there. And I know Fatima, you had a situation. Would you like to tell everybody about that?
Yeah, I got a text from my client yesterday saying, you know, what fraud is real. And I said, what are you talking about? So he sent a screenshot of his email. And thankfully, I had warned them through the presentation and throughout the process of buying, you know, if you get a email you're not sure of, please run it by me before, especially when it comes to money. Don't be sending anything to the attorney without making sure it's legit. So he thankfully, he was the one that caught it. He said, thank you. And of course we have it in our email and the attorneys have it also. So yeah, it looked legit. I think I shared that. It looked legit. It looked like it came from the attorney and they were asking him what they found it interesting is that they knew they're not closing till Monday. And they were asking for funds like today. And they were saying, well, we don't even have the amount to wire. So anyway, it's real and it's scary.
I know the one that came up last year when this was, again, all of a sudden it feels like it blows up. They would, for example, my email's Teresa Staker at KW. It would be Teresa.Staker at KW. They're that good. Your people will not know. It will look legit that they have copied my email and they will send different instructions by like one number.
Yeah. And I think the one last week, they actually hacked the buyer's email and knew that they were in a transaction with the closing attorney and asked them to wire money. They actually wired the money and tens of thousands of dollars are gone.
And simply by calling
Exactly.
the attorney and putting a live person on the phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Good point. And they're going to say, yes, this is legit.
Right.
Good point. Really good point.
They're very good at all of that.
Good. So pay attention, make sure you're educating your buyers and your sellers for that matter. Okay. Listing scams. We had another one of those last week, trying to list somebody's vacant land. Pay attention. I don't know how to tell you this will absolutely stop it. A few people have told me one of the things they've done is started requesting an in-person meeting. Okay. Another guy who was scammed, this happened at the South Park office, asked for features of the property and surrounding areas. If they start mumbling and, oh, well, I can't remember, you know, that might be a clue that, you know what, they don't know anything about this property. If you start asking, is there a pond property? You know, has it ever had a perk test done? Things like that. And they don't have a clue. That might be a clue for you to do more investigation. Okay.
Again, they're so good. You guys, we've had them close. The agent sat at the closing table and got her commission check cut. And then we found out it's not real, wasn't for sale.
Yeah.
I keep telling people because people will come to me all the time. And again, legit, they have a driver's license and a proof of funds with the bank account. It looks very real.
And it's all fraudulent.
If somebody will not get on a live Zoom call or a belly-to-belly meeting, find a real person.
Yeah.
They are not real.
Yep.
If the answer continues to be no, they are not real.
Yeah.
Make them be real. Just think to yourself, make them be real in front of me.
Yeah.
On WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good clue. The
Red flag, Mary, red flag. As what would Bill say? Red flag, Mary. Yeah.
The one in South Park was actually I think a 2-acre lakefront listing and was, I want to say 24, 48 hours from getting to the closing table. Okay, so really close, really close. And then reminders, your CE, has everybody done that? Because we're so ahead of the game. Anyway, we need our CE completed in North Carolina by June 10th, renewal by June 30th. South Carolina, if this is your year to renew, because it's every 2 years in South Carolina, you need to complete it by June 30th and renew by June 30th. Okay. And that's all I have today.
Good.
MLS stews. Yeah. That's all.
What is
we
that?
do.
April 15th? When is that?
Well. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's
yeah.
past due, I believe. Isn't it
Oh, we're
April 1st?
past due.
Yeah.
For MLS dues. If you haven't paid, you need to pay. If you don't pay, we're going to take you out of our roster so that the whole office is not jeopardized. Okay. So if you can't pay, haven't paid, get with me, get with Lynn. We'll figure out what's going on with you so we know how to make the appropriate adjustments until you can pay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. I always tell people too, like never assume. That's why we have Tasha and Sabra. Shoot them a quick email and be like, listen, I actually moved to South Carolina recently. I know it changed, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Do I need to XYZ? That's what they're here for. The legalese, all the licensing questions, reach out to them.
Yeah. Another thing in reaching out, if you need an answer right away, send a text or a phone call. Don't send an email. And it's just, I mean, this past weekend, I was out in Iron Station showing properties, and sometimes I got a signal, sometimes I didn't. So if it's something you need to know right away, send a text. And even if it's just to say, hey, I sent you an email, please review it. I need an answer. I'm trying to write an offer by end of day or tomorrow morning, whatever the case may be, so that we see it right away. I'm checking my texts more frequently than I'm checking.
Good to know. Awesome. Thank you, ma'am. All right, we're gonna bebop, bebop back to us. Thank you. Miss Angela, you got some vendors here?
We have Glenn, and I know I saw Dessa out there. Dessa, are you out there? Oh,
she
there you are.
is.
Okay.
Carolina Gold's here.
Carolina Gold. Come on up. Who else do we have? I think that's it for today. All right. You guys want to introduce yourselves again? I know everyone knows you guys, but just in case.
Hey guys, I'm Glenn, Crawl Space Medic. We do crawl spaces, obviously. But if you do plan on coming Thursday, just make sure you RSVP so there'll be some food for you. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, again, Diego with Carolina Gold Mortgage. I am the bilingual mortgage loan officer here as well. So anything you guys need, we're here for you. Again, we can be reached Monday through Friday and weekends. So you can always reach us by text. Give us a call.
William Tisdale with Carolina Gold Mortgage. Thank you for having us. And if you guys need anything, let us know.
So yeah.
Back to the
We're going left to right.
That's all right. Jennifer Farnsworth, I'm with Carolina's Home and Auto Insurance. Here to help your buyers with their insurance needs. We do the whole shebang, home, auto, umbrella. So look forward to working with you guys.
Good morning, all. I don't think. Oh, okay. My name is Dessa. I'm the owner of the Superb Made Charlotte. It's a franchise. We opened last year in October. So we are bringing magic to everybody's home. Please give us a call to find out how can you help your clients. If you bring 5 clients, we got your home. We clean from the top to the bottom. Please give me a call and stop by and to see our brochures and papers.
Thank you. And for all the agents, you guys, we have that agent event tomorrow, right? 4 to 6. And so come out. Our vendors can come too. So every vendor is always invited to all of our agent events. And yeah, come out, mingle with our valued vendors and with each other. And thank you very much. Oh yeah, and the raffle. We have a big cleaning basket full of goodies. So you can either keep it for yourselves for your own spring cleaning, or you can give it to one of your clients as a gift. So there's one of your closing gifts. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Don't forget, vendors are on Facebook. QR code. And thank you. Yeah, y'all have a great week. Our poor little thing. I don't know if we just don't need a new